Welcome to today's recap, where we'll witness an exciting clash in a titled Tuesday event on chess.com. In this game, we dive into the Queen's Gambit Accepted, particularly the Rosenthal variation, which involves intricate pawn play and creates back-and-forth tension with semi-open lines. Known for its strategic complexity and dynamic pawn structures, this opening often leads to sharp middle games, offering rich tactical and positional play. With both players being seasoned grandmasters, these opening moves are well-trodden and deeply rooted in chess theory. However, the story gets more captivating when we consider that Magnus Carlsen, although one of the greatest, faces the cunning new generation spearheaded by Laz, showcasing how the shift in chess dynamics keeps everyone on their toes. Black plays knight c6, d5, knight a5, bishop d3. Now black decides to take the pawn. Now white recaptures on d5, black recaptures on d5, knight c3, black takes the knight on c3, white recaptures on c3, bishop e7, queen c2, black plays queen c7, white plays rook e1. Now h6, knight e5. That push is a meltdown. It tries to block white's bishop, but actually hands over the initiative. White quickly follows up with bishop f4, queen b6, and rook b1, making black's position super awkward. The real problem is that black needs to keep the king safe. Better is black's castling kingside to avoid the oncoming storm. White plays bishop h7, bishop e6, now bishop f4, now queen c5, white plays rook d1. That move is way too slow. The rook tries to add pressure, but it leaves black's knight out of the action. White happily uses the time to expand, and black's position teeters on the edge. Better is black's knight c6 to contest the center and keep everything solid. White snatches the rook on d8, putting the king in check. Black recaptures on d8. White plays bishop f5. Throwing the king to that square looks like a safe haven, but actually leaves key files exposed. The position quickly becomes awkward, letting the opponent's pieces roam free. The better move is rook f8 because it staves off the immediate threats and keeps your material balanced. Slapping the bishop onto e6 with check appears flashy, but hands over your momentum by letting the opponent easily neutralize the threat. It's a major oversight because you're missing a sweet moment to push your knight forward and build unstoppable pressure. The better move is knight g6, which sets up a strong bishop exchange and promises a winning material trade. Black recaptures on e6, white plays queen g6, black plays queen d5, white takes the pawn on g7, now rook e8, now queen f7. Sliding the king there looks calm, but is a total meltdown that disregards the immediate danger looming around. This choice practically begs the opponent to swoop in and walk away with valuable pieces. The better move is rook f8, which secures your defenses and preserves crucial material in the resulting exchanges. White plays bishop e3, queen d6, bishop b6, putting the king in check. Black takes the bishop on b6, rook d1, putting the king in check. Black plays king c7, white takes the rook on e8, black plays bishop d6. And there it is, folks. Magnus Carlsen, the legend, the myth, the perennial thorn in the side of every aspiring grandmaster, faces the fury of the youth and has to tip his king in resignation after the queen saunters to that juicy square, putting the ultimate pressure on the black king. Talk about a mic drop moment. Any move from that position would be nothing short of tragic for black. It's crazy to think how the mighty have to bow sometimes, even to the tenacious Generation Z, armed with their innate ability to binge watch opening theory on 3x speed. This was no ordinary day either. During chess.com's much-loved Titled Tuesday, we often see fireworks, but today's display was nothing short of pyrotechnics, as Laz, the youthful phenom, executed a game that will be talked about among the Titled Tuesday greats. Is Magnus getting older, or is the new wave of chess genius reaching unfathomable heights? Either way, our eyewitness insight into the evolving chess landscape just got a whole lot spicier.